So if the papers are to be believed, we've got something of a German invasion coming to Old Trafford. So we've looked at the players and other people that have been linked to us and done a bit of research. You don't get 50,000 subscribers without doing a bit of research. So first on our list, Marco Reus, 24-year-old winger, loads of skill, loads of speed, and a player who there is a space for in our squad. If you look at the other big clubs in Europe, they've all got wingers. Chelsea have got Hazard and so on at the other clubs. We have space for him if he wants to come. Does he? We don't know. But we do know, these are quotes from an executive at Borussia Dortmund, that he possesses a release clause option in his current contract at the club and he could leave due to that clause. However, he is the only player in their first team that has such a clause. The value of that clause is believed to be about 29 million quid, which when you consider the fees that players go for these days, that's a bit of a bargain, isn't it? 29 million pounds for an extraordinary talent, and also 24, so lots of life left in him. Could it happen? Well, the fact that we've mentioned we do have space for a winger, I mean, we're crying out for a talented winger, aren't we? In our squad, we've only got Januzaj, really. So definitely could happen. Will it happen? We'll have to wait till the summer, but he has been linked on a number of occasions. Now, next player, someone we've spoken about quite a lot recently, Ilkay Gundogan, an exceptional central midfielder. He's only 23, so very young and already so talented. Could it happen? Definitely. His contract runs out in the summer. He has said he's going to review his options. He is thinking about leaving Dortmund. It looks like it probably will happen. Will he come to us is the question, obviously, that we want answered. Quite possibly. However, Real Madrid have first refusal on the player as part of a deal Dortmund and Madrid have that they negotiated when they negotiated a deal for Nuri Sahin between the clubs. So unfortunately, they have first chance. And the other thing about Gundogan is that he hasn't played this season. He's played 3 games because he has a serious back injury. That's not ideal, obviously. But if we don't get Gundogan, another player that we could have, who has been linked to us an awful lot, is Toni Kroos. We know Moyes has been to watch him in Germany. They've talked about us in Bild. Everyone's heard of Bild. They've mentioned that United are after him. But there is a strong possibility that Kroos is using us because he's after a new contract and he wants a lot more money. His agent has come and said Kroos should be getting as much money as the other top earners at Munich, and he currently isn't. So maybe he does want to come, but maybe it's just, hey, look, they're interested, just give me some more money. Classic Wayne Rooney tactic. But how good is Toni Kroos? Exceptional. If you watched the Arsenal Munich game, you know how good he is. He made more passes than anybody else during that game. It was about 166, and his pass accuracy was 97%. It's just exceptional. Compare that to Arsenal's top player on the day, Jack Wilshere. 33 passes, 66% of them were accurate. Doesn't compare, does it? So we would love Toni Kroos. I mean, he's been compared to Paul Scholes, which is the best thing anybody could say about any human on the planet. He's obviously not as good as Paul Scholes. Nobody ever will be. So that's possible. And a final one that has been linked to us. He is now second favourite to take the job after David Moyes as manager of Manchester United, Jurgen Klopp. Dortmund are suddenly so popular with football fans around the globe because they play young players and they play such a nice style of football, and Jurgen Klopp is the man behind that. He has recently said he would be willing to leave Borussia Dortmund. I've got a quote here. So you do our research, we do our research. So he could leave. He was asked about the German national team and said he would be up for leaving Dortmund one day. And as I say, he is now second favourite to replace David Moyes. So what do you think about that? Which German player would you like to see join United? In my head, Toni Kroos is the standout option. I mean, as good as Marco Reus and Gundogan are, if you look at the shape of our team and where we need improving, Toni Kroos is the man to do it, isn't he? It would cost about 40 million. But I think that would be money well spent. Please let us know what you think. Write it down below. Who would you like us to sign? Is there a player here that you think, actually, why are we bothering with them? That's a terrible idea. What do you think about Jurgen Klopp? Is it a fad, or do you genuinely think that's a man who could help us? Please comment. Please share this video. Share it with your friends. Get the debate going. Like it and subscribe to Full Time Devils because there's lots more of this. Thank you very much.